Welcome back. This is Mountain Man Dan. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below for feedback. Tonight, I wanted to share a little bit about how to keep your van quiet. I don't think this topic gets addressed all that often because people don't really think about converting a home into a vehicle that they take with them everywhere. Think about what you have in a home. Almost all homes have them. The junk drawer. Well, think about your junk drawer in a van and how loud it might be. It can be loud if you put no thought into it, like most junk drawers. But when people jump in the van for a road trip and they're joining you or hanging out, stuff gets put in places where you typically wouldn't think about it twice. But when you have to drive your house somewhere, you're like, oh, there's probably a better place to do that so that thing doesn't spill over, fall off the counter, etc. So I was gonna show you some things that I recommend. So I am still in Vancouver, getting ready to head out tomorrow, so excuse the bike in my bed still. But when a lot of times someone will jump in the van and they're just getting their bag situated, and before we take off on the road, stuff just gets put in a nice, beautiful spot. They put it in an open area, boom, there you go. Guess what happens when we come to a stoplight or if someone cuts me off and I have to slow down quickly? Now, all the contents of that bag could be groceries, could be breakables, could be fresh laundry. Now it's just thrown on the floor. Don't put stuff where it can slide off. These drawers closest to my kitchen have all of my cooking, kitchen utensils, all the stuff that I am gonna use. That's some loud crap. Silverware, camp plates that are durable, not porcelain or glass. Whatever, cheese grater, utensils, metal clangy things. That stuff's in there. And it could be loud if I don't have it organized. Not too bad. Same thing here. This is an even heavier drawer. Imagine if you're on a washboard road, a Forest Service road, crappy pavement like in a big city. There you go. That stuff is loud and you hear it all the time. So putting it in containers can help, or making sure that it's organized appropriately or covered in like a material. I use bubble wrap in certain things so stuff doesn't clank together. I'll show you. Here's my dish drawer. So here, rubber gloves, just extra in case I'm cleaning meat and stuff like that. It can keep it simple. Also, if there's trash, that helps pad my pot in there. Oh, sorry. The rubber gloves are if in case I see extra trash and I want to pick it up. But I use my Tupperware lids, my containers to spread it all out so it's quiet. Same thing with the wood utensils or other camp plates if I have extra guests. All stuff that keeps it relatively quiet. And once it's shut, at least it's got a good hard pull so it doesn't fly out easily. Down below, all the big utensils, grill stuff, knives. Those are some of my nicer coffee mugs. Recently got those. I just wanted to try something different. Could be a bad call, but I would say I'm a bit of an enthusiast when it comes to morning routines, so I got them to try. Left it in the package so it stood still. There's bubble wrap on another mug, so when it rolls, it can't make too much noise. And these little bamboo separators so things are quiet. Love it. Junk drawer. Never know what you're gonna find in here, but AirPods, stationery, blue blocking shades, a jump rope, old stuff, headlamps, earplugs, pencil, measuring tape, all that stuff. But it's also got like an organized grate in here, screwdriver, shears, other things. But if you keep it remotely padded, not too loud. I'm a guy that uses the sink pretty often too as a catch-all. It's probably not a common thing in any scenario but an RV or a boat. I find that I do like it for things that I access a lot. It looks like as of recently I was accessing sanitizing wipes, some sunscreen, a Bose speaker, cleaning cloth, and a maple syrup vial. Thanks, Canada. From here, other things that I try to keep organized, like a scrub brush and a scrubber. It keeps it quiet and it's not rolling around. If you're using the hangers, that stuff is gonna swing into it. So if it's actually on a hanger, it'll be loud. But if it's a towel or your wetsuit, not always too bad. Provided it's gonna bang against the wall if you're driving either way. So if you're okay with the noise, boom, you're good. Provided there's a bike in here, I've got a spare water jug back there that just keeps quiet, as well as some van renter goods that I have now, a go bag for travel, and an electric blanket for the winter. If it's quiet, I'm happy. Same thing with the bookcase. If I can keep it tight, I don't hear stuff falling around, moving, falling out of the shelf, etc. Either way, if you condense your life down into a vehicle, crap's gonna make noise, you're using it heavily, and think about driving the millions of oscillations that are making screws loosen or bolts and the nuts on bolts loosen. Stuff is gonna make noise, not a big deal. These are my small tips. I even have like cork boards underneath all the stuff in my drawers, just stuff to pad and keep things quiet, just so you don't hear things, because it does get loud, things will squeak, and long road trips, you just have to turn that music up. Thanks for stopping in. I am going to document the trip across the water tomorrow. We're traveling from Vancouver over to Nanaimo, so we are heading to Vancouver Island. Exciting times, time to find a new area of biking, surf, and hopefully a base camp for the foreseeable future. We are excited to get out of, hopefully, this rainy region. And just to, if it is rainy, at least we can explore some new stuff, be a little closer to the water, and hopefully find more pockets of sun and good bike riding. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and do share if you think others might enjoy. Later.